Hey y'all, come on in here. I'm so excited because I met with my mentees today, my mentees who have graduated from my mentorship program, and so many great things. One of them has already gotten a vending machine and it's placed at a high school, so you know she's making money. Another mentee has gotten a $35,000 business loan. Another has gotten a $13,000 business card. Another is about to get $50,000 on a HELOC. And we got a whole plan for how she's going to use this to generate passive income. Another got a business credit card approved with Chase. Another is making sales with her ebook. So, I mean, it's just giving wins today. Okay. Comment I'm next in the chat. Comment I'm next in the chat. I just started. Sorry. Comment I'm next in the chat, because when I was, when we were having our meeting today, these are my mentees who graduated, and all these wins, she got her vending machine and it's placed at a high school, business credit approval, another business credit approval, another loan approval, ebook sales going off. I'm like, it is super exciting. I'm telling y'all, I get more excited about y'all's wins than my own. You know what I'm saying? I get more excited about y'all's stuff than my own. So yes, you're next. Okay. So let's talk about it, because here's the thing. One thing I want you to understand when it comes to securing business funding, okay? Not only is this important for you to do for the growth of your business and to make sure that your business scales, that you have the money that you need to scale, but this is also important for the growth of your portfolio, okay? Because I want us to remember, yes, you're going to work hard to build this business. Yes, you're going to work hard to make these income streams, but beyond that, what you're really working to do is making sure that you have income producing assets, okay? You need to be having income producing assets, such as your money being somewhere where it can make money for you. That is what is important. Your money being somewhere where it can make money for you. Exactly. So that's the goal. Yes, we want to secure business funding in order to grow our own businesses. But in addition to that, you're going to leverage business funding, leveraging debt, good debt, in order to purchase assets that make you passive income, that make you more money. So this is why you're giving your funding two jobs, okay? So what is the formula? Get the bag, split the bag, flip the bag. I want y'all to comment flip the bag in the chat. I hope Instagram isn't acting up, but I want y'all to comment flip the bag in the chat. Okay, get the bag, split the bag, flip the bag. So the process of getting the bag is obviously securing the funding. Splitting the bag, let me make sure. Splitting the bag is putting a part of your funding towards your current business and a part of your funding towards a future income stream. And flipping the bag is the process of actually leveraging that funding to purchase that income producing asset. So now it starts to make you money. And this is the formula to never be broke again. This is the formula to ensure that every time you come across, whether it's a loan, whether it's a credit card, even if it's just a large sum of money, you always think about, how can I make this money do multiple jobs for me? Because a big mistake that we make is thinking, oh, I need $100,000 in funding to grow my one business. Hold on. Instead of putting that whole $100,000 into one pot, which is your business, right? You have to make sure that you diversify that 100K. Yes, you're going to help your business grow, but you're also going to make sure that you're putting your money in places that are going to make you money all the time, regardless of what's going on in your business. Because let's face it, Yes, businesses give you more freedom, but they also are a lot of work. And at a certain point, you're going to want to make sure that you have income producing assets that make you money, whether you decide to show up for work, whether you decide to work on your business, whether you decide to get a customer or not. And this is why we have to diversify. Yeah, so this is why we flip the bag. So let's kind of really get into how you're going to execute this strategy on your own. So I want to show y'all a screenshot. First of all, let's make sure, send this live to 4 people. Let's make sure Instagram is not trying to play with us. Send this live out. Let's get this live up to some more people. And then I'm going to show you guys a screenshot of my passive income stream so that y'all can see how you're going to make this happen. And we're going to break down the little formula. Okay. So send this out. Press that little share button. Send this out. Get the likes up. It's like, on TikTok, they're always telling people that. So yes, send this out, and let's make sure, because I need you guys to understand, it's not just the strategy working for me. This strategy works for my students. This strategy works for my mentees. This strategy works for people that have taken my classes. And I'm going to make sure it works for you because I'm a coach to all. Okay. So, all right, y'all send it out. So here's what I want you guys to understand, right? When I'm telling you that you need to secure funding and leverage it to buy passive income, right? To buy income producing assets that make you passive income. Some examples of what these income producing assets are: cars, vending machines, ATM machines, real estate, buying other businesses, or buying websites. Okay, so this is 6 examples. There are more, but we're going to start with these 6. So again, cars, vending machines, ATM machines, real estate, buying businesses, or buying websites online. All of these are assets that you can purchase with your business funding to then help you make passive income. So I want to show y'all, I had to blurt out the names, but I always tell you guys, I purchased my G-Wagon and my Cadillac Escalade in my business name back 2.5 years ago. I'm living in Senegal right now, so they are both rented out with a luxury broker. Now, I want you guys to comment in the chat, who do you think is renting my car right now? I had to, clear out the picture, clear out the name, because at the end of the day, I do want to give my clients some privacy, what I'm saying? But I want you guys to see, right? Pay attention to the key parts of this. Number 1, a celebrity is renting my car. Number 2, I get wired twice a month or monthly for what the car makes. Number 3, this brokerage is making sure that this person takes care of my car. So here's a second screenshot, because the person is sitting on the car in the picture, and I just thought that was a little bit funny because I'm like, that's my car, but it's fine. Everything's fine. So that is the one car, the G-Wagon. The Cadillac is going out with somebody else, the daughter of the woman that created Grey's Anatomy. So I want you guys to see that, yes, the misconception we have is that buying cars or buying luxury cars is a liability, right? But here's the thing. These things only become a liability when you don't have a plan for how you're going to use them to make more money. I want y'all to comment the word plan in the chat. Comment the word plan in the chat. If I were to have bought my G-Wagon and said, oh, I'm going to just be cute out here with a G-Wagon, which I was cute. I love my car. If I would have just bought my Escalade, oh, okay, yes, this is just my little car, not thinking about, okay, I'm going to drive this for a little bit, but ideally, these are going to make me money. These assets are not going to be liabilities. They're going to be assets because they are going to make me money. This is why I tell you guys, when I'm walking you through securing your business funding, and teaching you how to build your business credit, I'm not just telling you, go get $100,000 just to get $100,000, or go buy a car in your business name just to take a picture on Instagram. No. You can take the picture on Instagram, but what is the plan for that asset? What is the plan to make sure that this is not just something for you to, post and talk about, but that it's actually something that starts to make you money and add commas to your bank account? Ooh. Did that rhyme? A little bit? Period. It's not just something to talk about. It's something to add commas to your bank account. Ooh. Don't get me started. Hold on, y'all. I keep telling y'all, I'm a coach, but I'm also a rapper. I keep telling y'all, every time I get on here, I tell one of y'all, send me a beat, please. One of y'all, send me a beat. Send me a beat to my DM. Let me just make a quick song about business funding and business credit. Just send me a beat. What'd I say? I forgot the rap. Dang, that's because I'm pregnant. Oh, yeah. It's not just something to post about. It's something to add commas to your bank account. All right, back to the topic at hand. But you see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Other people buy things to show off. We buy things to write off and make money off. Okay, so it's cool to show off a little bit, that's fun and everything. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that if you're buying something like a luxury car, like a vehicle, like real estate, like ATM machines, vending machines, whatever the case is, that you have a plan for what you're going to do with it. Because I'll take commas in my bank account over people liking my post any day, right? I think we all would agree. That is what we're here to do, is to increase our net worth, not just necessarily to increase the number of people looking at our Instagram page, okay? We want to make sure that we've got our priorities straight. So I share those screenshots with y'all of the celebrity who's renting my car in LA. He's actually had it for almost a month, right? So let's do the math on that. When it makes sense for your business, you purchase a vehicle in your business name. Now, this can be a luxury vehicle, but if it doesn't make sense for your business to purchase a car that costs $100,000, don't do it. Because why? There are so many other cars. I'm actually pulling up my list right now. There are so many other cars that you can purchase that still give you the opportunity to gain the tax write-off, and as well, that still give you the opportunity to make money, but do not cost $100,000, okay? Because let's be clear, if buying a G-Wagon doesn't necessarily make sense for the profit that you have in your business, don't do it yet, right? The point of getting a luxury car or a vehicle that is over 6,000 pounds is for you to be able to write off the vehicle using Section 179. Okay, so that Cadillac is a write-off. That Escalade is a write-off. If you want a Range Rover, the big one, a write-off, right? Because of the fact that it's over 6,000 pounds. But there are also plenty of vehicles that are over 6,000 pounds and cost $40,000 or $50,000 or $35,000. So we have to make sure that you're purchasing a car in your business name that makes sense for your current business revenue status, your current business profit status, but you can still run the same play. You can still flip the bag, right? So we get the car in our business name. We're able to take advantage of that write-off, Section 179. And now, boom, we're also able to put the car on platforms like Turo, Hire Car, You can work with an actual broker, which is what I'm doing. I used to do Turo with my older cars, but with these two cars that are more expensive, I'm working with a private broker, which is what I would recommend for you too, especially if the car is, over $80,000 or $90,000, right? So now you're positioning yourself. Let me make sure I charge this. Now you're positioning yourself to take that vehicle and make money off of it. So let's do an example, right? Let's say you get a $10,000 or $20,000 business loan or business line of credit, okay? Let's look at this list. So here are all of the different cars that are over 6,000 pounds that qualify for tax incentives this year, meaning that qualify for you to write these off using Section 179. And again, let me just repeat. Section 179 states, when you purchase a vehicle in your business name over 6,000 pounds, you are able to write off the purchase cost of that vehicle. Even if you do not buy it in cash, even if you lease it, the entire value of the vehicle, you are able to write it off. So let's look at this list of vehicles. So yes, we've got the Audis, we've got the BMWs, right? But what I want to show you is that we've also got Buicks, we've got Chevrolets, we've got Chryslers, we've got Dodge, we've got Fords, we've got GMC, we've got Honda, we've got Jeep, right? And all of these are not $100,000 cars. Jeep is one of the most popular cars on Turo. So let's take an example. Let's say you go and buy a $20,000 Jeep. You secure business funding in your business name. You go buy the car in your business name, $20,000, boom. Jeeps are the most popular car on Turo. So let's say you're able to rent this car for, let's just say $70 a day, okay? Now, depending on your city, it's probably going to be higher than this, but I want to give us realistic expectations. So $70 a day times $30 in a month, that's $2,100 a month, minus some expenses. So let's say about $2,000 that you're making off of this vehicle. You've gotten this loan. In your first year of renting out this car, at $2,000 a month minimum, you're making $24,000 passive income. And the original loan that you took out was only $20K. So in that first year, you've made your money back. Now, let's even take this a step further, right? So let's say you get that $20,000, but your payments are such that you don't have to pay off this loan for 2 or 3 years, right? You are going to make sure that you set aside some of the money from your loan to pay back the loan. Okay, so if you've got this $20,000 or $25,000 loan, let's say you set aside a certain amount to cover a year's worth of payments. Okay, this is how we play it smart. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't like payments. I don't like trying to remember payments. So if I can, I'm going to pay something off early, or I'm going to set aside the money to make sure it's paid off. So you're going to get that $20,000 or that $25,000, set aside a year's worth of payments. Now you don't have to worry about payments on this loan for an entire year. If you really want to do it the way I do it, I set aside 2 years worth of payments. So now I'm really not worried about anything for 2 years. So you're going to set aside a year or 2 years worth of payments. So for that first 12 or 24 months, you know you don't have to pay this loan. Now with the money that's remaining from what you set aside to pay the loan, you go buy the car. So now you make $2,000 a month, $24,000 by the end of that year. You don't have to pay anything back to the loan because you already prepaid a year's worth of payments. If you do it for another year, 24,000 times 2 is $48,000 that you've made from this one income producing asset. And by the time you get to year 2, if you prepaid 2 years worth of payments, you've already gained $40,000, double the amount of the loan that you took. And now, if you decide to pay off the loan, Okay, because you're in pure profit. I want y'all to comment profit in the chat. Okay, you're in pure profit. So let's think about those numbers now, right? Let's 10x this, okay? Because this is how, I believe, and I'm gonna always teach you guys, a year or 2 years of being uncomfortable is worth 20 years of being in paradise, okay? A year or 2 years of being uncomfortable is worth 20 years of being in paradise. Babe, is that you? Okay, I thought someone was at the door. So let's back this up, right? Who's that? Hold on, y'all. Dang. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, back to the subject at hand. So like I said, a year or 2 years of being uncomfortable is worth 20 years of being in paradise. So let's look at this example. So we got our $20,000 or our $25,000. We prepay a year or 2 years worth of our payments. The money that is remaining, we use that to go ahead and buy the vehicle in our business name. Now remember, this vehicle is making us $2,000 a month, right? Just for an easy number. But more than likely, you'll make more than this. So this vehicle is making you $2,000 a month. By the end of the year, that's $24,000. Now, it's going to be tempting to take that $24,000 and be like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to spend this money. I'm going out. Get uncomfortable. You're going to reinvest that $24,000. Comment the word reinvest. You're going to reinvest that $24,000 that you made by the end of the year. All the money you made from renting out that car on a Turo or hire car or using a broker, you're going to reinvest it. And what are you going to do? You're going to buy another car. But this time, you're going to buy the other car in cash or with a significant down payment so that your payments are very low if you even have payments, okay? We're going to reinvest. Yes, let me see y'all comment the word reinvest. So again, it's going to be very tempting to be like, oh, I want to spend this money, But 1 to 2 years of being uncomfortable is a sacrifice worth making, because look at this, what we're about to do now. So boom, now you reinvested that $20,000 you made by the end of the year with your one income producing asset, which is your car. Now you go into the next year with 2 income producing assets. You have 2 cars. One of them is making $2,000 a month. The other one is also making $2,000 a month. Let's just keep the math easy. Now you are making $4,000 a month. Passive. And remember, all of this started from one business loan. You prepaid 1 to 2 years of payments. So you still are not making payments on this loan. You've reinvested what you made year 1 to buy a second car. Now we're going into year 2 with 2 income producing assets, making you $4,000 a month. By the end of year 2, those 2 cars have made you 4,000 times 12 is $48,000. What y'all think I'm about to tell you now? The word starts with an R. We're going to reinvest, okay? Comment the word reinvest. I know you're going to be like, girl, I want to spend this money. I want to Remember, 1 to 2 years of being uncomfortable is worth it. So now you're going to reinvest this $48,000. Now you've got a little more money to play with. So you can reinvest this into a more expensive luxury car, or you can take that $48,000 and buy 2 more cars. 2 more cars of $20,000 each, just like the ones you have. So now you have 4 cars going into year 3. Now you have 4 cars going into year 3. So car 1 is making $2,000. Car 2 is making $2,000 a month. Car 3 is making $2,000 a month. And car 4 is making $2,000 a month. How much is that a month? That's $8,000 a month. That is more than the average American working salary by double. I need to even use my calculator. $8,000 a month times 12. 8,000. $96,000. And what did we start with, y'all? We started with a $20,000 business loan. Well, we started with y'all being on this live. Okay, we started with y'all coming to my class and me giving you the breakdown. And then you got the $20,000 loan. And then you prepaid a year or two of payments. And then you bought the first car. And then you rented it out. And you made $24,000 your first year. And then you listened to me and you reinvested. You got a second car. Now your two cars made you $40,000. And then you listened to me again and you reinvested. You got two more cars. Now you have 4 cars, making you $100,000 passively per year. And you know what's so amazing is you started all of this without using your own money. I want you to comment OPM in the chat. I want you to comment OPM in the chat. And so this is why I tell you guys, please don't think that the only way to wealth is all the luxury cars, because these cars cost $20,000 a piece, and that's not a very expensive car, right? That's not a $100,000 luxury car. But now, by the end of year 3 with your 4 cars, you're making $100,000 in passive income. You have a lot of options for what you can do next with that $100,000. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I always want you to be thinking and having a plan. This is what I'm here for. This is why my mentees be winning. Okay, and this is why I'm going to make sure that you win too. This is why we win and you're going to win too. You're next. Because having a plan is so much better than just having desire, right? Sometimes we desire to get all this business funding. We desire to have these luxury cars. We desire to have all these different things we see people flashing all over the internet. But having a plan for this $100,000 that you want, or this $50,000 that you want, will take you so much further. So imagine you 24 months from now going into your 3rd year of having cars in your business name, making $100K passively. Like, that's the key word. It's one thing to earn $100K at a job because you have to show up for the job. But it's another thing to earn $100K, $8,000 or $10,000 a month, and you are literally sitting down eating your favorite pizza, eating, your favorite bowl of cereal, hanging out with your kids, at the nail salon, on vacation, whatever the case is. You're literally sitting down and you're making this $8,000 to $10,000 a month passively because you had a plan for the first $20,000 loan that you got. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Drop a gem in the chat if that's making sense. Drop a gem in the chat if that is making sense. So, this is the key. Now, we did this example with, an asset that is a little more expensive, right? A car, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Let's go ahead and run the same strategy with a vending machine, right? I just told you guys one of my mentees got her vending machine and it's already placed at a high school. And kids be hungry, okay? Kids be hungry. So her vending machine is going to make money. All right, so let's do the same thing. You get a $20,000 loan, right? Let's even make it a little smaller just so it feels accessible. Let's say you get a $10,000 credit card, business credit card in your business name, and you're feeling discouraged. You're like, dang, I really wanted $100K. No, let me walk you through how even with this $10,000, you are going to set yourself up to have passive income by purchasing an income producing asset. So the average vending machine pre-owned is going to run you about $1,700 to $2,500. So you've got this $10,000. Now our first step is what? We're going to prepay at least a year's worth of payments, right? Your $10,000 loan, your payments probably won't be too crazy, but if you want to go ahead and just prepay some payments so you have nothing to worry about, that's what you're going to do. Prepay these payments. Now with the money that is remaining, let's say we're going to go ahead and start with 2 vending machines. That should put us anywhere between $4,000 and $5,000 with these 2 machines. You're going to need to set aside at least $1,000 to actually stock the machines, okay? And vending machines on average will make you about $1,000 a month, give or take with expenses. So let's use $1,000 for easy numbers. So boom, you use this $10,000 loan to buy 2 machines that are making you $1,000 a month, and you spent about a total of $5,000 or $6,000 to get the 2 machines, the inventory, and whatever else you needed to spend to actually place the machines. Okay, we go over all this in more detail in my class, but let's get to it. All right. So now we've got 2 machines making $1,000 each. That's $2,000 a month. So we know that by the end of that year, we will have made about $20,000, give or take, with expenses. How much was our original loan? $10,000. How much are we making by the end of the year with 2 machines? About $20,000, give or take, with expenses. Now, if you've already been in this room, you know what I'm going to say. As we go into the next year, what should we do? Reinvest. Okay, we should be reinvesting. So at the end of this year, we've made about $20K, give or take, with these 2 machines. And you've got some money because the machines only cost $2,500. So let's say you go ahead and buy 2 more machines, right? You buy 2 more. Now you're going into year 2 with 4 machines, and you've only spent $5,000 at the end of the year, give or take, with inventory. So now going into the next year, you've got 4 machines making $1,000 each, $48,000 a year, or let's say $40,000, give or take, with expenses. 4 machines that you started with a $10,000 business credit card that you were feeling discouraged about because you didn't know me yet. Okay, so now it's the end of year 2. You have 4 machines making you about $40,000 a year because it's $1,000 per machine. Now we're going into year 3. Each machine costs $2,500. You already have $40,000 that you've made from this. Let's say that you go ahead and buy 4 more machines. That's only $10,000. You still have money left over from what you made, even if you were to just reinvest $10,000 of the money that you made. So now you're going into your year 3 with 8 vending machines. If each of those are pulling $1,000, still by year 3, $8,000 a month times 12 is $96,000 a year. You're making $100,000 in passive income from 8 vending machines that you started with a $10,000 business credit card. Comment, I can do this, in the chat if you can do this. Because, the money is out there to be made. And this is why, and she's not the only mentee who's gotten her vending machine placed. There's at least a few others. And these are just mentees that I've had so far this year, since January, who have already implemented this strategy and started making money. Comment, I can do this, in the chat if you can do this. Because I need you to understand, you don't have to already have a lot of money in order to make a lot of money. What you need to have is a plan and a good coach, okay, and a strategy and belief in yourself to say, you know what, I can do this. And so this is why when I'm teaching you guys about building your business credit, securing business funding, it's not just about you getting the loan just for your business. I'm teaching you this because it's a fundamental way that you can build wealth by having multiple income streams. So many of the billionaires that we see in this country are using debt. They are using debt. They are using other people's money, loans, lenders, credit cards, etc., to purchase assets that make them money while their money is sitting in an investment account somewhere, stacking on top of itself. So securing business credit, securing business funding, knowing how to write a business plan, knowing how to present yourself to a lender is a key factor in how much money you are actually able to secure, and then how you're going to use that money to buy assets that make money for you. So now, right, let's say by the end of year 3, you've got these cars in your business name, they're making money. You've got these vending machines in your business name, they're making money. You're making over 6 figures in passive income. Now, guess what you're positioned to do? Now you're positioned to go after a bigger income producing asset. And here's the thing. Now, one thing I always teach you guys, right? Anytime you purchase an income producing asset like a car or like your vending machines, your ATM machines, you do need to make sure that you have an LLC for these things, okay? And here's why. You want to make sure that those are protected by a business entity because they are assets. If somebody, knocks over your vending machine, you want to make sure you have your business insurance locked in to replace the cost of your machine. But here's where it really comes into play. Your machines are making, $1,000 a month per machine. All those deposits are going into your business bank account, the business entity that you set up for those machines or that you set up for those cars. Every single month, deposit, 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 deposit. So remember how you first secured that loan with your first business, your one business, the one you probably have right now? When you form those additional LLCs, you start having deposits, you are building your business credit with those additional LLCs. When it is time for you to secure funding the next time, you have options, right? So you can use the current business that you have now, or in fact, you're going to be able to get funding with the businesses that actually you started with the funding that you got. And this is why when I'm telling you guys the average millionaire has over 40 LLCs, it is because every single one of those business entities is able and positioned to go out and secure funding whenever it is time. So business 1 can go get another $20,000. Business 2 for your vending machines can go get another $20,000. Business 3 for the cars that you have can go get another $20,000. Business 4, if you get some ATMs, can go get another $20,000. And now, because you've already got the plan, you're able to strategically leverage that money and put it in additional income producing assets so that you keep making more money. Like I'm telling y'all, you will never be broke again. I'm claiming this for you right now, right here today, from our mouth to God's ears. You will not be broke again. This is your last season, your last month, your last year of feeling the pressure of financial stress. You are walking out of that now. Comment amen in the chat. You are walking out of financial stress now, and you are walking into financial abundance. Because what I want you guys to understand is that a year is not a long time. 2 years is not a long time. 3 years is not a long time. Between now and 3 years from now, if you listen to exactly what I'm saying, you come to class, you get funding, you implement the strategy, and do exactly what I'm telling you, between now and 3 years from now, that's $100,000 in passive income. And guess what? That 3 years is going to pass anyway. Whether we like it or not, God willing, we're going to get to 2027. So why not ensure that you get there while strategically applying methods that help you grow your income? You see, so much of the time we think about, I just need money right now, right now, right now, right now. But the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. The day you plant it cannot also be the day that you eat it. Give your wealth time to harvest. Give God the time to show up in your life. Give your plan a chance to come to fruition. That's why I'm telling you, start right now. You will buy this car by the end of this year. With you. Can y'all hear me? Okay. You will buy this car by the end of this year. That's step one. You will reinvest and get another car. That's step two. You will then reinvest and get a second or third car. That's step three. By the time we get to 3 years from now, you will be in a different position. And it may not even take that long, because remember, you've still got your other business that you're working on. This is just extra money. This is just passive money. Okay, this is just you leveraging funding to create additional assets. That's extra money, right? This is, oh, I'm going on vacation money. This is, I'm buying real estate money. This is FU money. This is, don't worry about it, I got it money. This is the extra money. We're still building your actual business. But now you're in a position to where, hey, even if the business happens to have a slow month, because businesses do that, you've got asset one bringing in money, asset two bringing in money, asset three bringing in money. You know what I'm saying? So that makes a bad month in business a lot less stressful than if your business is the only thing currently putting food on your plate. Diversify, diversify, diversify. I want you to comment ready in the chat if you're ready to implement these strategies, because I'm going to open up some more seats to my free class. Yes, my free class, because I don't want any one of y'all saying, oh, I don't know. No, you're going to come to class because it's a free class, and y'all know I rarely do free classes, but when I do, it's a situation. It's a situation, okay? And I'm very excited for this class. So I'm going to add a few more seats. I think I can add at least 25. Let me just double check the registration numbers right now, because these classes always sell out, y'all. Like they always get full. They always get full. Okay, because y'all have seen, right? If I can explain it to you like this, high level explanation that we did here in 35 minutes, come to class so I can really break it down for you. So I can really break it down so you can really understand when I am telling you that you are walking out of your season of financial stress and walking into your season of financial abundance. I really mean that. I have seen too many of my students turn their finances around. I know, God willing, you are going to be able to apply this strategy. And it's not just about getting funding. It's about getting funding and knowing what to do with it. So let's get you fully funded. All right, I added some more seats. Follow my instructions exactly and do this right now, because these 25 seats will go very quickly. You're going to click on the link in my bio, which is right here. You're going to click on the first link, which is right here, Fully Funded. Secure your free seat, Fully Funded. You're going to click on that link. You're going to click this big button that says register. Register, boom. Put in all your information, your email, make sure that I can send you your link to class. Put your information in, register. The main thing that you need to do after you register is you need to add on the prep kit. Okay, it's only $30. You're getting a course, the prep kit to print out, the projections formula, and my business plan template. You need to add all of these on, $30, and make sure you come to class with that ready. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go run to the link in my bio and grab it, because like I said, 25 seats will go very quickly. And we're already almost over registration, but I want to make sure you guys get in. So go to my bio. She said, where do I go? Girl, go to my page. Click on this link. Oh, when you click on the link, you're going to go to the first one, grants and business funding, free class. Click register. Once you register, put in your information. As soon as you put in your information, add the prep kit. Add the prep kit. Boom. And you bring that to class. Okay, he said, or she said, got my kit. I'm in class. All right, get registered. Oh, okay, I see that about at least 15 of y'all have already registered. So that means we have 10 registration spots left. Let me see if I can add a few more because listen, what was the rap we said today? It was a good rap. I have to remember. All right, I see you guys registering. So here's what you can expect for class. Number one, make sure you get your kit so that you can bring your business plan template, your projections template, everything to class. Make sure you come ready to go into your business credit and funding. We're going to be breaking down how you're going to leverage business funding to get passive income. So when you come to class, make sure you come ready to lock in on some information, and make sure you come with the belief inside yourself that you can do this. Okay? Because I know sometimes we get down on ourselves. We tell ourselves, oh, I can't do it. No, I want you to come to class knowing this is my year. If my students who I just had in February graduate from my mentorship are already making money with their passive income, are already securing funding, it's only been 2 months. Imagine what you're going to be able to do yourself within these next 2 months. All right. Okay, we have a few left, so I'm going to show you guys where to get it, and then I'm going to hop off of here so I can let you get it uninterrupted, okay? So you're going to, again, when you're on my page, just click on the link in my bio. Excuse me. That'll take you right here. Join the free class. Once you click that, you're going to click register for the class. And once you enter your information, boom, the next screen will have you add on the prep kit. You want to add that for $30 so you can get all 4 of these things, including the business plan template and the projections. All right. This is your year. Never broke again. God willing, let's do it. So you guys go to the link in my bio, secure your seat for class. Send me a DM if you have any questions. We can get on a call if you want to work together one-on-one. Just send me a DM with the word mentor so that you can jump straight to the mentorship if that's what you would like to do. Other than that, get in the room. I will